Oh man, so what you been up to, man?
Nothing much. I've just been gigging a lot.
How's it?
Let's
Are
see
you
what else.
tired?
How are you? Oh wow.
Well, like medium well. I'm just kind of confused as to what to do with myself.
In what sense?
I just graduated.
Congratulations.
So in that sense, thank you. But like, I think it always feels weird because you go do this degree, you go do this thing, and you expect it to go one way, or you expect to gain something, and then you're done with it, and you're thrust back into the world. I mean, if you're real, you know that you were always there.
You're always in the world.
Yeah. I left the world, now I'm back in the world. And yeah, I just did an MA in TV, and so I assumed that after I was really gonna be like, TV production, yeah, get me in that office, I wanna help make that thing. And I've done
Produce the world on TV.
Yeah, like, was it enlighten, educate, inspire through that screen. And I've gotten in a couple of TV offices, and it's like 2 p.m. and I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. These walls are out of control. This typing is out of control. Like, and I just want to make comments so people laugh and interact with me. And I'm like, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. It's bad.
Aww.
It's bad. I'm very confused.
So you want
unemployed.
You want to be a TV producer?
Yeah.
And after today, you're thinking, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, like, I still want to do it, but I want to do like an Issa Rae move, a Aziz Ansari, a Donald Glover. I want to write and produce and star in a thing, or write and produce whether I'm in it or not.
Yeah.
But it's just weird trying to keep production and performance separate.
Yeah, because you do a lot. You're like in like an improv group.
Too much shit. 2 improv groups. Why?
2?
Why?
Look at you.
One is at New Zealand, which is an all-black improv team. Not the only one in the UK. We're aware of one other, but most likely the only one in London.
Yeah.
And the other is a drag king improv team.
Oh, yeah, because you do drag.
Yeah.
As in drag king.
Yeah, little testes.
And then you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You just got a lot of things going on.
Too many. And I don't even know if I'm doing them well, fam. I'm just getting up and out and showing up. They say showing up is 80% of the work.
They're like, come here, Kemah. And you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna turn up.
Cool. As me or as this guy? Okay, cool.
Because I haven't seen you do drag king.
People like him a lot. It actually pisses me off.
What? Do they like him more than you?
Yes. And they want to fuck him way more than me. And it's quite unsettling because I feel attractive.
You are attractive.
Well, apparently more so as a guy named Lil Testes. And, like, I want him to be a bad boy character. Like, he's supposed to come off as misogynist.
Yeah.
But, like,
That's just turning people on.
Yeah, it's pissing me off. I'm like, you guys know he's a bad guy. But it's more like he's a bad boy. So I'm trying to figure it out.
They like the bad boy.
It's getting on my nerves. I do this, I lip sync the song, not E equals MC Vagina, but Show Me Your Genitals, by a nice man called Jean Lejoie, musical comedian. And it's, the opening lines are, women are stupid and I don't respect them. That's right, I just have sex with them. Show me your genitals. Show me your genitals, genitalia. And I'm performing this. It's like, knock, knock, who's there? Me, wondering why you're not naked. Yeah. I can't...
Have I not heard this song?
It's really great. But I'm like performing it, and they're like, ah! Like, no one's like, oh my god. Like, where's the gas bat?
They love it.
It's really frustrating.
Everyone loves a bad boy.
So I'm trying to figure him out. Yeah, people are way too turned on.
So it's little testy.
Yeah.
It's
testes, like two testes.
2 testes.
It's actually
your alter ego.
It's the little testes because, like, I didn't want to spell testes, but then taking tests are easy. he's smart, little testes. But
just gets E's in every exam he does.
Yeah, he's so good with tests. He's more so. He's like an exploration of this kind of guy I don't like. And I'm really irritated with like trap rappers right now. They
Oh yeah.
piss me off.
Like who?
Like all of them, Lil Uzi this and XXX Temptation and Pump this, I'm sure it's someone's name, and Drugs and Sex Guy. Yeah, those are my least
Those
favorite.
are the names.
Yeah, Drugs and Sex Guy.
Drugs and sex guys.
Bad influence on my little cousin guy. That's what I call him. But I don't really appreciate these guys that are like, I took a Percocet this morning, then I fucked a bitch and I don't even know her, fuck her. Then I hit the streets and I sold more Percocet, took another Percocet, all my niggas in the streets. Like, that would be a hit.
Considering that you hate them, I think you do.
Yeah,
I
know all the lyrics. But it's just irritating because these guys are like making this life seem so awesome, you know? And not that I feel like they should be living it, but I just hate how influential they are for how shitty what they're talking about is.
Yeah.
And so Little Testes is not a misogynist. He just writes music that sells. You know?
I think you should release a single.
Perhaps so, yeah. It might be called Suck My Balls, Bitch, and then in parentheses it's like, I respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the whole vibe.
It'll be like, hashtag, I don't respect you.
And then it'll be like, in parentheses, just kidding.
Because you know a rapper named 6ix9ine?
I've heard of him, the one with the rainbow hair.
Yeah, with the rainbow hair. Because I've only
Some
recently
else.
discovered him. And I follow him on Instagram. Just because
They're
I'm
so
intrigued.
confusing.
Yeah, I'm
So
very
confusing.
intrigued. Because he's had quite a lot of controversy. Because he was apparently charged.
Oh, the thing with the 14-year-old.
Yeah, the 14, he was charged, and he was saying that he was a minor when that happened, and the woman lied about, or the girl lied about her age.
He goes, she looked grown.
Yeah. But every time I see him, he's just like, I'm the best rapper in the world, I'm the best in my game.
These guys are so confusing. I read and this is what pisses me off about them, is they're not who they sell they are to these kids. And I read a thing from his trial, and he was like, that's not who I am. I'm a really nice guy. I'm very respectful. Yeah. Like, you know, he's like, I just do that. I call myself a scumbag because we thought it would sell. I started saying all this stuff to represent this scumbag personality, this persona that I built, etc., etc. Now something I did, you know, trying to live up to this is going to negatively affect me for the rest of my life. I'm such an upstanding guy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Guys, yeah, it just frustrates me. So when I was trying to figure out what kind of, because I was approached to do drag night before I thought to do it by a friend of mine who runs this Cock Kings of Color initiative here, and their name is Zane Phallic, and they're like, hey, we're doing a like showcase, and we want to, you know, introduce a new like cock person. We come bring that cock. So I brought my big cock.
Your big black cock.
Yeah, and I just waved it around on the stage.
And they
Classic.
loved it.
They love that cock. Yeah, and then that asshole was born. But I had to think about what kind of man would I want to be, and I chose the kind I don't like.
Cabaret and drag scene, it's obviously very supportive and they're very open.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more open than the comedy world?
I think it's more, maybe a bit more experimental, you know? And there are subtle differences from when I perform at a comedy night and when I do comedy at a cabaret night.
Yeah.
And my, like, certain things, like the fact that I'm like queer or whatever, at most cabaret nights, it's just kind of like, you know, it just goes right over people's heads or whatever, or however you describe something that no one gives a shit about. Like, they're not phased.
Yeah.
You know, but you go to a comedy night and just different things pique interest.
Because I've done quite a few comedy like sets at cabaret shows, and it's probably the best responses I may have had ever.
Yeah, they're quite warm.
They're very warm. Like when I did Your Night, Femmes of Colour.
Yeah, I gotta fuck it up.
Yeah, when we was at It was at when you first did the first one at Kemah Bob Club.
And that was such a sick night because you went out and did comedy, then came back out as Onyx Fatal, which is just badass. That like I thought it was so cool to see one person show such like talent in such different ways. So fun, but I really like that I've been able to dip into that cabaret world because I think it's feeding me where the comedy circuit sometimes is not.
That's good.
And also some of the quality of some of the nights, like it has nothing to do with my like ego or like how like skilled I think I am or am not, because I understand I have a lot of room to grow, but I don't see a lot of use in going out every fucking night to some mediocre ass night with like an audience made of comics or whatever, just to like get your 5 minutes out to people that don't give a shit and won't laugh at you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm trying to move more deliberately and do things in shows that'll mean something to me and not just be a use of my energy. My energy matters.
Do you think that those kind of gigs don't help you grow as a comic?
I wouldn't say that, but like I have like the way my priorities are set up are kind of like that's not a thing I'm really trying to do. Like I'm trying to reach further and whatnot, and honestly, some of those people I've seen, this is as simple as it is, some people I've seen with 500 gigs under their belt are not funny to me at all.
Oh, really? Anyone in particular?
No. But there are people who are always talking about how many gigs they've done this week or tonight and whatnot, and they go up and I'm not really here for it. So what's the point for me of doing hella reps if you're not getting better or not paying attention to the audience to actually learn from that experience? I don't know. There are a lot of people that are very active and very unentertaining to me. And it's kind of made me think, as a baby comic who's only been doing stand-up for like a year and a half, that my time may be better spent not just hitting 3 stages every night or however many gigs per week. I don't think reps equal funny or quality.
Yeah. I do agree with that in some sense. I think for me, because I started obviously longer than you did, for me to like grow as a comic, I felt like, and for me to be seen and like get on bigger gigs, felt like sometimes I had to do those gigs where it may not have been beneficial to me, where there'd be like 4 people in the audience, but I'm just like, well,
did you feel like it was beneficial long term, but just not in that
instant
moment?
Because you learn when you do like really difficult gigs or gigs where there is 4 people, you learn how to adapt.
Yeah,
like when you have people that just do it in the audience and not interested in you being there, they just want to interrupt your conversation or interrupt your gig.
And you get to deal with that.
You have to deal with that, and that helps in the long term in terms of like MCing or like
totally
and working with crowd work and doing stuff like that.
It's hard for me to get out of my house for just about everything, and it has a bit to do with like mental health and stuff like that. Sometimes it is really difficult for me to convince myself that I want to get out and go. And so when I get there and it's actually not, I am pissed. I'm mad. And it's very emotional. It has a lot to do with me. But that's why it's like very important that I choose where I'm going and make sure it's only something that I'm enthusiastic about. Because if there's not, I'm either gonna be upset or flake. And I would like to avoid that. So, like, right now, my priority is only booking things that I really want to show up for. Because I know myself. And I don't know if I'll be depressed that day. But if I'm not in the mood, there's a good chance that I end up...
You wanted them short, didn't you?
Yes, please. For gay shit. Hella gay shit. I'm actually going to see Black Panther tonight before it leaves theaters with
You've not seen it before?
Cute girl. I have, but I told myself I would see it twice just to like give it extra money.
Yeah, do that.
Or whatever. So we're going today and we're going to hold hands.
Yay!
And comedy has helped me a lot with like meeting women. Because like it's hard to see other queer women
Because, yeah, you describe yourself as queer.
Yeah.
So is that bi, lesbian?
So for me, it's like pansexual, which is like I'm into all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There are different like great qualities in different
Short
people.
or
short? A little shorter, please. But yeah, that works. Because if you were inserting your hands into a vagina, you don't want to. Nobody wants to be scraped up. I'm gonna scrape anybody's labia and whatnot.
Take out some ovaries at the same time.
Yeah, straight up. I'm just trying to respect the flower.
Like the lovely, delicate flower of
so
the vagina. Is there a massive difference between dating a man and a woman?
It depends. Like I find that I like a softer man. Not
like a more feminine man, or someone who's more comfortable in their sexuality.
More someone who can talk about their feelings. That's all I want. That's all I want. Honesty, openness, and to be able to keep that communication open. I don't have room for games. I don't have room to sift through cis hetero men to find someone who's not super fucking damaged. Like, you know, and at least if I come across a woman that's damaged, there's a higher likelihood that she can express that.
Yeah.
I just want someone I can talk to. And I don't have a lot of energy to spend on dating. Like, I have a whole life outside of my vagina and romance needs. So I just want low-stress situations. Something I don't want to do right now anyway. I don't want to be in a very serious relationship. But I also don't think I should have to sleep alone all the time.
Yeah.
And
you're still quite young, aren't you?
Yeah, I just know I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy for like a serious thing. Yeah.
Short enough?
Yes, perfect. Gay enough. One of my friends gets like acrylic but keeps these short.
Wow.
Action fingers. But yeah, I was just kind of super stressed and I had like a mental breakdown. And it was my third year of a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
And it just freaked me the fuck out. And I was like, who am I? What can I do if this is what happens anytime I do hard stuff? Like, I was really freaked out and really ashamed and all sorts of stuff. And so it's just been important to me as I find my voice and I share my perspective on stage to bring that up here and there or to speak on it, especially if I feel something. Because like comedy is it's an outlet. It's a way that I've been able to
express yourself.
Yeah, like verbalize what I'm feeling, but also share that. And what's been cool is to like have people that are like, thank you. Or like,
thank you for your honesty,
yeah, I really appreciate that.
Because also it gives other people, when you say stuff on stage, that it's difficult to talk about anyway. Sometimes it may not set everyone in the room, but if it touches one person, you're like,
totally,
that was worth me saying it. If it's going to help someone else think it's alright, and it feels like they're not the only person who's dealing with this.
Exactly. And it's really cool. Like, it feels good for me just to go, aha, shame. Suck my dick, shame. I don't have you, bitch. But yeah, so it's like, it's kind of, it's that as well. Being like, that's right, I'm in a room full of strangers. I'll tell you my diagnosis. It's cool to be able to do that. It's empowering for me, you know? Like, it feels weird for me to say, like, yeah, I'm funny, like, I'm good at this, and this is what I do. Like, those are big statements to make, it feels, you know? But I'm, like, making myself make them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am this, and this is what I do. I'm calling myself a comedian. Like, it feels good to have my confidence in something that isn't baseless.
Yeah.
That isn't shallow or whatever. Like, yeah, it feels really good. And there's no way that hasn't had major positive effects on my mental health.
And how does your mum feel with you being away from her?
Multiple ways.
Should she understand that was you queer in America?
Yeah, like I've been doing this stuff. But I will say, like, there's something for me about getting further. I really do like to have this space to grow and be, and to not have to hear about it so much and so direct. Yes, solid.
Yeah.
We're living our best life.
Yeah.
But yeah, she misses me and I miss her, but I also like the space that I have a lot. And she gets what's going on. But I don't think I've made it clear how much I like this space. Yeah, and I love her. I'm an only child.
Ah, high five, so high.
Yeah, so you feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, when you're only child, you just feel like it's a bit overbearing. Sometimes you just need the space.
I'm just like, hey, my life is my life.
Yeah.
And you have one too.
Yeah.
You know, we both have.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's glad to see what I'm doing from here. And, yeah, wishes that, like, she could come see it, you know, in person and whatnot. But yeah, she understands that, like, I'm here for a reason. And it's because I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do. Do you know that I used to do my nails, like, all the time? It's been a part of my, like, gayening. My gayening. Because I feel like I'm just, like, easing in. I don't know what's happening. Because I've, like, have you heard of internalized homophobia?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm afraid of how gay I am or could be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why are you afraid?
It's because I grew up around homophobes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So, like, yeah.
But how gay can you be?
I don't know, man. I'm afraid to find out. Like,
well, what's the peak of gay?
I don't even know. Basically, just know that when my mom asks me if I'm a lesbian, I always feel very adamant about saying no. Like, instead of just being like, so what? Like, I'm like, no, Mom, there's a difference. I still like dick. It's cool. But,
when
like,
was the
why
last
do I
time you
think
got some
that?
dick?
The end of January.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So there is still dick involved.
Keep that dick on deck. I like that penetration, man. And
You can't have that with strap-ons?
I mean, but like, there's something, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. There's a song like that, and that's what it's probably about. Strap-ons versus flesh.
Mm.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Dick.
Ain't nothing like the real thing. Yeah. And
Get married, mainly because I was like, I don't see the point of having a contract to
yeah.
like confirm the love that I have for someone.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of that. Like, why can't we just be happy?
Yeah.
Why can't we just be us and be happy?
I think in that one person forever, like...
Oh, is this what it is? You're being greedy again.
Relax. Nom, 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 nom. But it's like, you can't expect one person... More people need to fill their own needs. But you can't expect one person to, like, fill your needs or whatever. Can I marry 5 people?
Can you marry 5 people?
Maybe. In Utah.
Yeah. Become a Mormon.
A Hormon.
Oh, a Hormon. Is this
Yeah.
what you can invent that?
Yeah.
Start yourself a nice village.
Hormonism.
Yeah, start yourself a nice village.
I need a harem.
A harem?
Yeah. I need concubines.
Just get yourself a nice village somewhere.
Yeah.
Get some people.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some people. Now you get it. My mom doesn't even get it. She'd
Start
be
a
like,
cult.
get men and some people. I talked to her the other day. She was like, I told her I've seen some people. And she's like, oh.
Some people. I love that. Oh, Mom, I'm seeing some people.
I've seen some people. Because I'm trying to encourage her to get her poly on as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work for you.
No, totally. Because like she needs to weigh her options, man. Like, if you have someone to compare them to, and not to say it in such a dickish way, but yeah, I want the best deal, okay?
And for you, the best deal is all of them. Everyone.
I'm just trying to enjoy my life while helping other people enjoy their life by giving them great times with me when we have times together.
So how many people are you juggling at the moment?
I'm just seeing 2 people and easing in and
Easing in?
Yeah, and looking forward to basically, I've been like dry for like 5 months. So now I'm back, baby. Reflect, pay attention to you and whatnot, and take care of your vagina with electricity.
We do that every night.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
need new batteries, by the way, Adrian.
Boop. Get you one that plugs into the wall. Don't you care about the earth? What about the ecosystem? These damn batteries. You should be ashamed of yourself.
They're rechargeable.
Okay, alright, safe.
I
was gonna have to get on you, young lady.
Get on to plug it into the wall.
Yeah. I believe in that self-sufficiency, man.
I think are we scared that if I plugged it into the wall that I would electrocute my vagina?
Perhaps, Steve. You never know. So, my mom, when I told her I was dating this woman a bit ago, she was like, I'm never gonna have grandkids. And I was like, what? It's one relationship. Also, I'm 23. Like,
get on board, mum.
Yeah,
there's
chill
still time.
out.
There's still time.
And it turns out it was because she saw a photo of someone else's grandkid and got jealous, tried to put that on my uterus.
See, that's the way. They always see other people's, and like all my friends are having babies now. Like, my best friend just had a baby. She's like, oh, so Naomi's had a baby, and all your friends have had babies, aren't they? I was like, no, not all of them.
Yeah. Also, cool. Let them keep doing it.
Yeah.
You go celebrate with them.
I think the person would agree with you that's going to be on your date today.
Yes. My cute little fingers. She's gonna be like, whoa, and I'm like, yep, that's right.
Like,
that's how the whoa, yeah, that's right. End of convo.
You like the color?
It's super cute. I'm living my best life. This is crazy. This is the first time I've had my nails painted, I would say, in over a year.
Really?
I don't know why.
Sometimes it could be an effort, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you could be in like the salon for like ages.
It just used to be like a part of me, I guess. Like, I would do it all the time. I love the smell of fumes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love the fucking smell of fucking nail polish fumes. Like, and I think that might have driven my early nail care. Was my little addict brain being like, paint your nails again. Oh no, one is chipped.
The fumes.
I don't got no Simpsons now.
Your voice is very unique.
Man.
Like mine.
Yeah, we sound how we sound, man.
And obviously in your head, you sound very different than how you actually sound.
Like, I feel alright, but people have for a long time not been a fan, and then now that I'm older and people understand that voiceover work exists, they've like changed their tune.
They're like, oh, actually, that voice.
They're like, hold on, is that annoying or lucrative? I can't tell. It's fucked up.
I like them.
It goes with and I feel like it's complementary to the hair as well.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Your hair's got a bit like, are you going to go a different colour?
Same one. Gonna refresh.
Refresh the green.
Yeah, I got the bleach at home, just waiting for the...
Does it not damage your hair?
I'm all over your hair now. No, get in there. I haven't done it. We're there. Like, we're there.
We're there. We're there.
I can't, I haven't done it. Yeah, my little balls. I had to get my hair on my face and whatnot. I wish I could touch it too. Fuck. So tempting. Goddamn.
Don't touch your hair.
Yeah, I haven't bleached it for like over a year.
Oh.
Because
it's lasted really well.
I'm not trying to kill it.
Yeah, don't kill your hair.
Yeah.
So what's next for Kemah?
Later this year, me and Bishop K. Ali are going to share an hour in Edinburgh called cool. Kemah Bob. I'm really excited about it because I don't know what the fuck happens in the world. Like, I'm such a baby in all of this shit, you know? And so I'm just glad to have, like, people like you and Bishop, like these women of color in comedy that I can, like, look to, and be like, hey, what is this? What is life? Like, what is going on?
Don't be like, I don't know you are.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what anything is. But, like, that just feels really cool. So, who knows what the fuck's next, man? Just cute stuff. It's gonna be tasty.
I think you're gonna have lots of taste along the way. It's gonna be delicious.
It's gonna be a bit gay.
Bit queer, a bit gay, a bit delicious. Lots of tasting.
No. Oh, I met so many women through comedy, man. Is that why you do it?
No. No.
Just give my love. I want to like actively give my love to like black women. Like I have good love. I'm a sweet person to be with and whatnot. So I'm gonna give that to people who can use it.
That's a good way to end.
Yeah.
Kemah, everyone.
Bam.